Okay, so my name is Daisy.
My name is Phuoc.
My name is Kim.
And here at the Educational Park Library, we interviewed local teens on their awareness on press and speech limitations worldwide.
The first question that we asked was, do you know what is the most dangerous country in the world to be a journalist? No. No. I'm not sure.
No, I don't. No, not really. The second question that we asked was, do you know how many journalists have been killed in other countries since 1992?
No.
A lot? It's under that 100?
The third and final question that we asked was, can you name an American journalist who has been killed, kidnapped, or jailed while working in another country?
No. Hitler killed a lot of people.
Clearly, most teens are not aware of how dangerous reporting can be for journalists in other countries. Journalists have been threatened, imprisoned, or even killed just for reporting the news. Journalist Nancy Youssef, who is now reporting in Egypt but has been to numerous countries all over the Middle East, gave us her take on press limitations in other countries compared to the United States.
I'm very aware here that I could go to jail for simply reporting on what's happened because I don't know what constitutes an insult to the president. I don't know what constitutes blasphemy.
This year alone, 23 journalists have been killed and 175 have been imprisoned. Some are targeted by terrorists. Ali Abbas was a journalist at the state-run Syrian Arabs news agency, also known as Sana. He was killed at his home in the Syrian capital of Damascus in August 2012. A group connected to Al-Qaeda took responsibility for his murder.
Others are targeted by the government itself. American teens take the freedoms guaranteed by the First Amendment for granted. Those freedoms, collectively known as freedom of expression, are freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and freedom of assembly. So what's it like when you don't have these same freedoms?
In Somalia, journalist Abdiaziz Abdenoor Abraham was arrested by police and sentenced to a year in prison after interviewing a woman who said she was raped by security forces. A judge later reduced the sentence and he was released after 2 months. He never even had a chance to publish his interview.
A Brazilian journalist, Rodrigo Neto, was shot to death while approaching his car after attending a barbecue in Ipatinga. During his journalist career, he focuses on police corruption, leading to his death by two unidentified men who wanted to silence Neto's knowledge of police involvement in other local murder cases.
Nancy also shared with us an update on the case of one of her own friends, Austin Tice, an American journalist who was captured in August 2012 while doing freelance work in Syria.
Of all the countries in the region that are hard to cover, Syria is by far the most because you have no protection if something happens to you. But it's very limited what anybody can do because that country is in such chaos. But the reality is we cannot control when Austin is released. It'll be up to this Syrian government to tell us, if ever. Like he's like a part of me. Every day we work on the case every single day.